Listen, my immune system doesn't work. It doesn't make antibodies to fight off against infection and disease. So I have to be isolated from people, and I can't be around people because I get sick very easily and I have multiple organ involvement. It is not lupus. I don't have lupus. Lupus is an overactive immune system. I guess you could say my issue is kind of like a cousin of like AIDS, but AIDS is like a secondary immune system disease, which means it can be transmitted from person to person. Mine is not contagious. It is a primary immune deficiency disease, and it is a genetic disease. AIDS is very close. The big distinction is that mine is not a secondary immune problem. Mine is not acquired. I was born this way, and it can be passed down from families for generations. I know my parents are fine, and my siblings are fine, but I was born with this problem. It is called CVID, Common Variable Immune Deficiency Disease. And I also have a lung disease, which is MAC, Mycobacterium avian complex disease, with multiple organ involvement and a lot of organ problems. So I'm pretty sick, IRL. But it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just happy that I could come online and have fun and hang out with everybody and have a good time. Oh, kind of sounds like a big deal. Okay, it is a big deal, but I'm gonna be honest. I am the type of person where I've had this problem for a very long time, and when you are in this situation and you have to be under a lot of stress and have to live in constant fear of every single germ that exists in the universe, it takes a toll on you, especially knowing that your body is slowly deteriorating over time, you know? So I started to kind of like live my life like in fantasy and bury myself in like anime and bury myself in games and I found streaming, and it's wonderful, and I'm just happy that I could come on here and I could not be that sick person that I always am. I am who I really am, which is this. This is really me. Yes, I am a bubble girl. It is true. I am a bubble girl. I've been bedridden for a long time. My body's deteriorated quite a bit. Oh yes, the most important thing. If you are healthy enough, and if you can, please consider donating plasma. I have to take plasma every week. So basically, I get plasma every week to replace my immune system. What parts that I don't have, I get it through donations of plasma, and I have to get it every week. Typically, I used to get it every month, but as I got older, my condition started getting worse. So now I get it every week. Hey, don't tell people I'm a vampire. Don't tell everybody. Shh. Are you able to go outside at all? Unfortunately, no. I used to be able to go out only to go to the doctor and to go to the hospital, but unfortunately, since COVID happened, I can't go out at all. I am not allowed to see my doctor in person, and I only should be in the hospital if it's an absolute life or death emergency. I've been isolated and locked up for a while. At home. Does your nurse have to scrub in when they see you? Yes. We have protocol for every time my nurse comes to see me. I'm sorry I'm going into detail about all this like healthcare stuff, but you know, sometimes it's good to talk about it, you know? I don't like to talk about it too much because I feel like it's a bummer, and it's like, why? It's boring and it sucks. And, you know, I just love to have fun and hang out with everybody.